Hello, all my Buckeye Nation friends and fans out there. Welcome to another segment of the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel show. Let's get right into this. My friends, today's video is going to be about the Buckeyes 2022 up-and-coming football schedule. And if you're like me, you cannot wait for the Buckeyes to kick off their home opener, and that will be September 3rd versus the Notre Dame Fighting Irish coming into the shoe. You know, this is a very interesting game. Normally, the Buckeyes would always start off with a very powder puff team to play in the first game of the season, but not the case here. The Buckeyes, without a doubt, are getting right into it, facing always tough Notre Dame Fighting Irish. This should be a very interesting game, to say the least. Game 2 will be September 10th, where Arkansas State will be visiting the shoe. September 17th, the Toledo Rockets will be coming into the shoe to face our Buckeyes. September 24th, a very interesting game. Now we have the Wisconsin Badgers, always consistent Wisconsin, although without a doubt, let's be honest, 2021 was a very down year for the Badgers, to say the least. This is an interesting game for me. They will be coming into the shoe, and let's be honest, under Coach Day, we've owned the Badgers, to say the least. So for me, this is a good old-fashioned offense of the Buckeyes versus the defense for Wisconsin. You know, say what you want, but I believe the Buckeyes will have their way with Wisconsin. October 1st, Rutgers will travel to the Buckeyes. And, you know, for me, this should not be a contest. The Buckeyes should handle Rutgers, to say the least. Now, October 8th, the Buckeyes' first road game. They will travel to always tough Michigan State Spartans. We all know what the Buckeyes did to Michigan State last year, pounding Michigan State in a big way. But this time the Buckeyes will travel to East Lansing to get it on with the Spartans. October 22nd, another interesting game for me. The Hawkeyes will be coming to town. You know, when you mention the Hawkeyes, you know, you mention always a very good Hawkeye football team, to say the least. Obviously, last season, Iowa played in the Big Ten Championship. We all know there it did not go as Iowa hoped that it would go. Last season, Michigan ripped into Iowa. This wasn't even a game. And so, to say the least, though, Iowa, always a consistent football team. Coach Ferentz always has this team ready to play. This should be a very interesting game, to say the least. Same scenario. You know, Iowa is not known for an explosive offense, but they are known for a very consistent defense. October 29th, the Buckeyes will travel to Happy Valley to get it on with the Penn State Nittany Lions. This should be a very interesting game, to say the least. November 5th, back-to-back road games now. The Buckeyes will travel to Northwestern and get it on with the Wildcats. Very interesting game here, but again, you know, I like the Buckeyes without a doubt. November 12th, Indiana Hoosiers will be coming to the shoe to get it on with the Buckeyes. You know, for me, I believe the Buckeyes will have no problem with this game. Again, you know, last season the Buckeyes ripped into Indiana pretty good. I see the same thing. November 19th, Ohio State will be traveling to Maryland. Same scenario, my friends. I like the Buckeyes in a big way here. And the showdown of the year, November 26th, the Michigan Wolverines, and I will give them respect and call them Michigan, only because they did beat us last season. Michigan will be traveling to the Shoe to get it on with the Buckeyes. And let's face it, Buckeye fans, this is a big revenge game, to say the least. We all know last season in the Big House, it did not go as the Buckeyes planned it to go when Michigan defeated us 42-27. Look for a big difference in this game in 2022. This is a revenge game. Let's be honest with you. You know, the Buckeyes went into that game, going into the game against Michigan last season, 10-1. You know, I always said the Buckeyes beat Michigan, they would have been playing for a playoff spot without a doubt last season. But again, that game hurt the Buckeyes big time. That game gave the Buckeyes the second loss of the year and without a doubt knocked us out of the playoff picture in 2021. This is a big revenge game for the Buckeyes. You know Coach Ryan Day marked this game on their calendar, and so did the players. So, my friends, I just went through 12 games for the Buckeyes. And as I'm going through, like I said, you know, to be the best, you have to play the best, and you have to beat the best. So, for me, I really like the way the Buckeyes started off with Notre Dame. Like I said, normally a team, you know, a top 10 team like the Buckeyes would have gotten it on with a very small school just to get their feet wet. Not the case here. So this will be a big stepping stone, actually, for both teams, for both Notre Dame and Ohio State, just to see what both teams will definitely have. Now, for me, normally when you have your starting quarterback, your starting running back, your line, and a few great receivers coming back, which the Buckeyes do from last season, you know it's going to be a very fun season without a doubt for the Buckeyes, and a very competitive one. So for me, you know, this I've always said this. The sky is the limit for the Buckeyes. On paper, do the Buckeyes have the talent to get to the national championship and win it? Absolutely. Can they do it? I don't see why not. But again, championships are won on the field, not on paper. So again, we'll see. On paper, without a doubt, I see the Buckeyes running the schedule and basically, for me, going 12-0. But we'll see. Like always, my friends, if you are new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button. If you like this video, please click on the like button. And like always, please comment down below. Like always, peace out. God bless. Buckeye Vinny's out of here.